Let's talk about Soul Charge. Kept you waiting, huh? Alright, well, here we are. I've kind of been wanting to talk about Soul Charge ever since everybody started blowing it up, basically. Pretty much it is broken, yeah. You can't really argue that. But what you can argue is, how broken is it? Is it more broken than rekindling? No, it has a bigger cost than rekindling. Although, it can hit any monster, so I guess it makes it a little more broken in that aspect. Galactic God asked me, would I rather have Soul Charge or Monster Reborn in my deck? And I would hands down rather take Monster Reborn, because I can use Monster Reborn whenever I want. And hit a monster in any player's graveyard, as opposed to Soul Charge, where at the end of the game, if I'm at 2,000 and I want to go off, I really can't. I can only hit one monster, where it becomes a Monster Reborn, and I'm doing more damage to myself, etc. What I really want to talk about, though, is more so the strategy that this adds to the game now. I've noticed a lot of people talking about how Upstart Goblin is pretty much probably going to be a dead card. Now that this card is in existence. Yeah, so I think that's awesome. I think people need to quit playing Upstart Goblin anyway. It just makes these weird situations where you gave your opponent too many life points. Yeah, you dug deeper. Upstart kind of became a degenerate card in my opinion, just because a lot of the decks that run it were some variant of, Exodia, or just decks like that, where the win condition was, I just gotta dig, I gotta dig. And so, yeah, I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna get, we're obviously gonna get Soul Charge for one format at 3, and then after that, it's gonna go bye-bye. Not forbidden, it's just gonna get limited. I think it's safe at 1. I think at that point you have to be really cautious about what you bring out with it. And when to use it, when the proper time to use it is. Obviously, you're going to want to clear your opponent's back row, etc. And, it's going to be pretty cool, just because, not only because, you can go off and do crazy combos with it, and that's what makes it dangerous, is that it's a very good combo card. But late game, you could go, what do I got? How many life points do I have? 3,000 or 4,000, whatever, 5,000. Let me bring out 2 monsters that are good, that died earlier in the game, and, bring back these big threats, as opposed to just swarm. Oh, you killed myself, swarm, type of thing. I really like the card. I like the card's design a lot. It's one of my more favorite cards that they've brought out in a while, I think. And, people are hating on it without even having it played. I just think that's funny, because people have been wanting good generic support for a while, because the archetypes were just getting all the support. And now that we're getting good generic support, people are like, what is wrong with you? That's too good. And so, I don't know, people just need to make up their minds, I guess. I think it's a good, powerful card. I really like that one, and I like Mathematician from that set. I haven't really looked at the hands, but I think they're going to be more fire and water deck based type of things. So, and yeah, that's pretty much my feelings on the card. I think once the hump of it being overly broken at 3 is gone, then everybody will kind of just go, yeah, this is a good card at 1. I think it's good at 1. I think it's good. It'll probably be good at 2 also, but at 1 it's definitely very playable and is going to add a lot to the game, I think, as opposed to just being this overly broken thing. I think one of the major things that people forget about is that, DD Crow is a card. Cowboy is a card, basically. You can go, oh, how many life points do you got? Let me cowboy you. And just in case you were planning on bringing out X amount of cards. Or, whatever. Warning. Are you still going to play Warning? Because, you're going to shave off 2,000 life points right off, right at the bat off of yourself. So that's pretty dangerous. Just different cards like that. Things that have costs now. I feel like Lava Golem is going to make a big splash now. The people are going to be, swarming. Oh, how many cards did you bring out? A bunch? Cool. Here's a Lava Golem. suck it, essentially. So, oh, forgot to mention the headset. I just wanted better voice quality, basically, on my videos. If I can't get better camera quality right away, I'm going to do something. I wanted to improve the quality of my voice, so that's why I had this on. It's just a bit easier to hear me. Anyway, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the card impacts the format, basically. Not only that, but just what decks people are going to come up with. I know the Quasar thing exists and all that stuff, but you know, just because a good card exists doesn't mean there's any way to stop it. And so yeah, I think people are going to start playing DD Crows. Yeah, sure, go ahead, bring out your 4 cards that aren't really doing anything for you. I'll remove that one. You take 4,000 life points, you know, etc. And so, you know, Maxi obviously is going to be even better now, just because you're gonna get the 1 draw off of that, and your opponent's likely not just going to leave 4 monsters just sitting there, so they're going to go off. You're going to get your plays, you know, etc. Stuff like that. I think the card's cool. I like it. I want to see how it does in the near future. I think it will be limited to 1, obviously, and it will stay there for a while. So that's just how I feel about it. People need to quit complaining. It's powerful. We get it. You know, just live with it. Play it. It's fun. It's a good card. I think it's a fun design, basically. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Hit the like, subscribe button to see when I put in any videos, and thanks for watching.